here with a review on the Jyuken Sentai Gekiranger Geki Nunchaku. Yes, friends. Well, let's go ahead and start off with the box. Right here it says Jyuken Sentai Gekiranger right here, and right here it says Geki Nunchaku. A nice shot of Geki Red holding the Geki Nunchaku. And right here, this is the scratchy symbol here, and a nice window of the Geki Nunchaku itself. Right here, this little icon indicates it does have sounds and vibration sensor. On the top of the box, got a nice shot of the three Gekirangers, including Geki Red with the Geki Nunchakus. Right here, got a nice 3D imagery here of the three Gekirangers doing their poses. On the bottom of the box, another nice shot of Geki Red. On the side, another nice shot. On the other side, of course, another nice shot of Geki Red with the Geki Nunchakus. And on the back of the box, friends, it just shows you everything that you're pretty much going to be seeing in this review with the Geki Nunchaku. Friends, here it is, the Geki Nunchaku. This is Geki Red's first weapon, and of course, made its debut in episode 2 when he needed to know how to use it and infuse it with Geki. Of course, friends, you all know John was kind of impatient with the weapon, but he was very fascinated on how you twirl it around and spin it and do all this fun stuff with it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am not a fan of the Geki Nunchaku in the toy standard. I am of it in the show. I love it in the show. Just not a fan of this. Probably because of the bulkiness it has, and probably the fact that it is a child's toy. So they decided to do safety precautions for this toy. But all in all, it is nice, and I cannot wait to show you all the electronics it has. So yes, it does have sounds, and you know, you can just do a little innocent tap, and it's a vibration sensor. Clearly, the Geki Nunchakus, and you can see here, they got a little string here. You can have that wrapped around your wrist, and you can just spin it around. Clearly having this part here, you know, flying around the air, as to this one here is just being dangled on what you have. But the length with the string here is 25 inches long. As to without it, just, you know, the Geki Nunchaku like this is 23 inches long. So, but anyway, taking a look at both sides, right here, you can see both sides have the head of the tiger going with Geki Red's tiger motif, and mecha, of course, you know, Geki Tiger. Of course, one side is heavier. This side here has all the electronics here, because that's the reason why we got this string right here. So all your electronics is in this part of the Geki Nunchaku. As to this one here, this one is just rubbery feel to it and everything. And that's pretty much it. And you can see the string here, usual little rope here. You can see what he's biting on. But anyway, you can see the color schemes. Got blue for the eyes, and got the orange right here. And then you can see on one side of the Geki Nunchakus is all flat out red here with some black, and got a whole bunch of orange right here. As to this side, has a lot of black and a little bit of red and some orange here. Pretty much the reason why they did that was due to all the electronics in here. Well, of course, your speaker to your sound is right here at the bottom here, and they do take the LR44 batteries, and you know, you do have that little feature where you can stick a little white tab to kind of stop the sounds. And right here is where your on and off switch is, and you have two modes. You can switch on to A and B, and I'll explain a little bit about the modes whenever I do the sounds. Now, I want to talk about this. I mentioned earlier that all this right here is where all the electronics is at, and you know, it's a little bit heavier compared to this side. Well, just so you know, friends, there is nothing in this. I mean, all it is just rubber. You know, as I'm squeezing, it's just a rubbery feel to it. And if you look at the inside, there's clearly nothing. There's a little piece that's just holding the string, you know, for the Geki Nunchaku. And they really did this for a reason. Clearly, you know, with the string here, you know, a kid would just twirl around with his, you know, with his on his wrist, and you know, this part would hit him or her, and it wouldn't hurt. Now, if they're using this side, and you know, this side's a little bit heavier because it's got all the electronics inside, this would probably hurt. Now, the one thing I noticed too with the Geki Nunchaku is, in this part for sure, I mean, this is, you know, Geki Red's Geki Beast is Geki Tiger, of course. There's a tiger, but look at the tail. This string can be the tail, huh? But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, pretty much the safety precautions for kids, when it comes to this. Because, a real life nunchuck would actually hurt you because of what's, on how it's made. But with a child's toy like this, no. Now the sounds that come off of this Geki Nunchuk, and if you remember earlier on the box, it said vibration sensor. So all we're going to be doing is a typical tapping and so on. So like I said, pretty much all your electronics is in this part of the Geki Nunchuk. So anyway, and you have two modes here, the button A and button B, and then you got your off switch right here. And pretty much, button A has show accurate Geki Nunchuk whopping sounds, as to B has 4 or 5 Geki Waza attacks. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Ah, tiger noise. One more time. So I'm going to just go ahead and do some innocent little taps here. So here we go. So pretty much Geki Nunchuk sounds, whopping sounds, and so on. So let's go ahead and switch to the next mode here, which is the button B. So turn it off and turn it on. Same tiger sound. One more time. So let's do it again. Let's go ahead and hear some nice Geki Waza sounds. And like I said, there are 4 or 5 Geki Waza attack sounds. So here we go. And so pretty much, as you can hear, it's pretty loud, the sounds here. So, but anyway, we'll do some more here. And the cycle pretty much repeats itself, kind of like what you did with button A. It just pretty much makes that whopping and the whooshing sound and all. And like this one here, the cycle just repeats itself. So talk about a lot of Gekiranger fun here. A lot of Gekiranger fun. So turn it off. Well, friends, my final thoughts on the Geki Nunchuk. I know I said this for the 3rd time, but not a fan of the toy standard, like I said. Of course, y'all know I am a fan of it on the show, just not the toy standard. I mean, it is decent. Let me just say, it's decent. It's decent. I do dig the sounds that come off of this Geki Nunchuk, and I do like the color scheme. The color scheme looks really nice. The red and the orange and the black. Really dig that color scheme. But do I highly recommend it? Yes, I do. But friends, let me say this. Just get this thing cheaper. It's best to get it cheaper because there's not really much to it. Not really much sounds to it. But, like I said, just get it get it cheap. That's all I can say. But friends, and I would say this. This toy here doesn't change my attitude towards the Gekiranger toy line. You all know I am a huge Gekiranger fan, so that would never ever change my attitude. So in other words, like I said, decent. I do highly recommend it, and I wish you all good luck on trying to find this. But anyway, friends, please check out my blog, follow me on Twitter, and to like my Facebook. And if you like this review, please smack that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And friends, that's the first review. This is the review on the Jyuken Sentai Gekiranger Geki Nunchuk. I hope you enjoy. Well, friends, I'm Eugene. I'm signing out, and I hope you have a good day. And friends, I almost assuredly see you next time. Bye, my friends.